There are two types of fermentation: lactic acid and alcoholic fermentation. One releases lactic acid and one releases alcohol. Both fermentations go through the same general process. Their main goal is to take glucose, or any form of sugar, and convert it into ATP or NADH. This is used for storing energy and allowing the organism to actually harness the energy from its food. Yeast goes through alcoholic fermentation, which happens inside of the starter. The yeast takes the sugars out of the flour and takes the water from the starter and harnesses the glucose and breaks it down into NADH and ATP through the process of fermentation. It uses those energies to store NADH, yeah, and ATP, and then it releases the CO2 into the atmosphere being the starter. This is what gives the starter its rise each day that you refill it. And when you cook the bread, that's what allows the bread to be flaky. There are a few other organisms inside of the starter, such as lactobacillus, which is what gives the starter a soury, tangy sort of smell, and what also makes sour bread sour. It's a type of organism that lives inside of the starter and grows within itself. There is also a few other different types of yeast: Diarinus, Exiguus, Canadiadamillia, and just plain yeast. Those are the different types of things that are living inside of the starter. And that's what allows the bread to taste and grow how it is and rise.
Hi, my name is Gary Zalewski, Alex's father, and I am here to testify that Alex certainly made the sourdough bread project and has been beating and churning it over the last week. And last night it was baked. And though I'm celiac and could not try any, my daughter pretty much ate the whole loaf.